Okay.
Okay, we're
Bill's the host.
Yeah, we lost him.
You're the host, Bill.
Yeah, Bill's in the host spot.
My screen too.
Is Scott's fishing?
Yeah.
It says David Mayer's the host now, but I don't see him. So
Says he's muted.
Mm-hmm.
can you
There he is.
hear me?
he got demoted.
Yeah,
He's on
now-
the
Yes.
now here he is.
We're there just a second.
I know, I'm here.
But Bill's
You
the
can hear-
host.
You can hear me okay?
Yep.
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 Sorry. I don't know what I did, but I think I hit the wrong button and kicked myself off the connection.
Now, don't be pulling a Mo.
It doesn't happen all the time.
I have to call you back later. I'm in a Zoom meeting.
Okay, so let me get rid of the captions. I don't know, it automatically goes into captions. So let me start up the screen. I'm gonna do. Oops. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, can you see that okay, guys?
See you, but
Oh,
nothing.
okay, wait. Okay, I did that again. Wait. Let me fix that. I got now. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So good evening, or whatever time you're looking at this virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. It is May 13th, 2024. We are still looking at AVAs in the Santa Cruz Mountains, the Santa Cruz Mountains AVA. And tonight we are doing the Mid-Peninsula region. I am your host. I am this guy, David Mayer, the wino snob of Wine is Life. And our tasting. Oh, see, I got the name tags on now.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Man. Oh.
So,
I'm a guy.
not everyone has your.
Did you ask for permission?
Mo.
I'm a bad.
Doesn't look very friendly. Neither Scott nor I.
Well,
We
no,
weren't drinking our wine yet to get more friendly.
I got purple wine.
I got a purple shirt.
you got purple shirt. Where's Bill? Bill is over here.
I'm the only girl, the only woman that got a guy. David,
Well,
how
Sharon
mean
got,
of you.
Sharon got a little boy or whatever that is.
I think it's funny.
I think there was more. I don't know. Well, I don't know what to
I'm
say.
really teasing. I don't care. In fact, I
I don't
think
know
it's
what to
funny.
say. I made Karen Peter Mondavi for the last or 2 years ago. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you actually looked a lot like Peter Mondavi. You
Well, I went out of my way to get that wig and that mustache.
yeah. So, let's meet the real tasting panel tonight. No, you're not a guy anymore.
Here we are.
I know. Look at me.
Yeah.
Changed it up again.
We'll start with Bill. Bill's flying solo tonight.
I am.
Oh, we're-
So I'm Bill from Fairfield, California. And tonight I'm drinking from the correct AVA, but it's the wine I had last week.
Okay.
Because I didn't know where that Sauvignon Blanc was. I just hoped it snuck over to the line to this one. But at any rate, I'm half compliant. And I liked it last week. It's still pretty tasty.
All right.
Very good.
I could give you the long spiel again if you want it, but you probably don't need it. Anyway, it's 13.8 alcohol, 100% cab, 2020 cab from the Sauvignon Blanc. It's their flagship wine. They're climate neutral. These are estate wines. And that's probably more information than you need, but that's what we're doing.
It's good. I realize we're all flying solo except I have my my person in the background here. She's usually not there, so it's we'll go to Nan.
Nan, well, I probably was drinking this one other time. I'm not sure. It's that we're non-compliant, Three Thieves. And it's funny because when we looked it up, it's Beeler, maybe Byler. I'm not sure how to say it. Got and Scumaze. And Got, I like his wine. Oh, it's on the back of here, but I don't, it's too small. You probably can't really see it. It's a Chardonnay. We went wine tasting at a local wine store a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And everything was a number, anything that a wine that had a number. So this was one of them that they had. It was good. Chardonnay.
Cool.
It's 2019.
How about you, Mo?
Well, I'm non-compliant because I am drinking ginger ale
Okay.
from Canada Dry, and it has
Canadian.
0% alcohol in it. No alcohol for me as of yet, but anyway, so I'll just watch the rest of you enjoy your wine.
Okay. And Karen?
I'm Karen from Parrish, Florida. I'm non-compliant also, but I'm close, but no cigar. It is Monterey County. It's from Clo.
Oh, I like
And
that.
yeah, it is. It actually is pretty good. It's a Pinot 2021. Alcohol is 14.5. But the funny thing is, so I looked, actually my daughter-in-law helped me. We were looking for all Santa Cruz area and blah, blah, blah. But we found a bunch of, they had probably about 6 or 7 different wines from Monterey County at Publix. So at Publix grocery store, Nan knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, but it says it's bottled in Livermore, so I'm not quite sure.
Oh,
I can get that one here.
You can get this one here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you'll be okay for Monterey then too.
They have to say where it's bottled. It might not be bottled at their facility. Someone's bottling it for them.
Okay, because it says vented and bottled by Clo Wine and Collection, Livermore, California.
oh, and I never said where I was from. I'm from Dayton, Nevada.
Oh, yeah, Waynesburg, Ohio.
I'm sure that's a dry state. That's why you can't have any liquor.
Yeah.
It's not a dry state.
What, Nevada or Ohio?
Nevada.
No alcohol.
I would never have moved to a dry state, to be honest with you.
Oh, no, wait. Is it Las Vegas in Nevada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't no dry state.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody always thinks Las Vegas is the capital of Nevada. I'm like, no.
No. Isn't it Carson City?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm David from tonight. We're in Newark, California, and I'm so non-compliant tonight. I have to say I'm the most non-compliant because my wine doesn't even come from not only does not come from California, doesn't come from the United States. We're in Europe. We're in Italy.
We're on vacation.
We're in Tianello. So
Mm.
this is what's known as a Super Tuscan. It is Sangiovese with a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. I went to look at the front label to read it, and it's in Italian. So I could glean from it and saying vino prodotto con Sangiovese. So it's wine produced from Sangiovese e piccola parte, small part, Cabernet del Antico. I'm not gonna do the rest. Anyways, it's from Tianello, And Marchese Antonore is the winery where this is from, and it's a part of Italy. It's in Tuscany that started producing what's known as Super Tuscans. It's in Bulgari instead of being like near Chianti or anything. It's closer to the coast. And this is a 2012. And what are you drinking, Sue?
Nothing,
Why
Ginger
not?
ale?
nothing.
She has nothing. What are you doing, Sue?
I'm
Just
crocheting.
crocheting.
Staying. Okay.
David, you should at least share your wine with your
Get a
bride.
glass, Sue.
She wants it later. We're gonna go after we do our session here. We're gonna go to happy hour at the hotel we're staying at, and then we'll come back and have dinner and then have some of this wine. So I'll have a little mixture.
So what hotel are you staying at? Just kidding.
Why, did you want to come by? You're a little far away to drop
I'll
by.
come by. I'll come by a little later.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, all right.
What about you, Nan?
It'd be the next day at least.
It's not too far from the New Park Mall.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what this part of the. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Mo. And
She can sing.
We all are.
other singer is copped out on us tonight, so we have a really nice song for you. If you feel like dancing, feel like singing, feel like dancing.
Dancing.
So this is from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. And it's called the actual song is Cruel to Be Kind by Nick Lowell. But do you know the movie?
I
10 Things
know,
I
and I
Hate About
don't know the song either. So you're on, Dave. You're
Oh.
on, David.
You?
You're on.
Sue,
Thing.
I don't sing.
Well, I would sing if I knew it, but I don't know it.
We could sing. I'll sing the chorus. How's that?
Okay.
Rule to be kind.
Yeah, you said that you've got to be cruel to drink wine in the right measure. Cruel to drink wine, it's a very good sign. Cruel to drink wine means that I want wine, baby. You got to drink wine. You got to be cruel to drink wine. Anyway, I can't sing the whole thing.
That's
Is that okay? Is that enough?
Yeah.
It's a funny movie. This movie is based on Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew.
Huh.
And it's
How old
with,
is this? How old is the movie?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, Heath Ledger was in it. I think it was one of his first movies. And Julia Stiles.
I like her.
I'll definitely have to look for it.
It's definitely it's a chick flick. And of course, I had two daughters and a wife. We watched this how many times?
A lot.
A lot.
It was on TV today.
It was really? Oh, I didn't know that. So
it's 1999, the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we've
I
seen
don't know if
it.
I've seen it either. I don't know, but I like Julia Stiles.
Yeah, it's
I do
it's a good movie. It's funny. It's really funny.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
I highly recommend it. So Sharon's not here. Her page.
Oh,
Or mine
goodness.
must be blank.
I love this page. It makes me laugh every time I see it. Hi, Sharon.
So we're in the Santa Cruz Mountains AVA. We're in the red circle up here in the Mid-Peninsula. And well, some of us, I'm in Tuscany apparently. It looks similar.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
They don't have redwood trees in Tuscany though. I don't think they have more cypress. So this is the Mid-Peninsula region. Sue and I have gone hiking here. We may even have been on this trail. I don't know.
Maybe that's you guys
That was
down there
one of the
walking.
best- That could be you guys. I was gonna ask you if you had hiked around there, so you beat me to it.
Yeah, Peninsula Open Space, and it's, yeah, there's quite a few trails that we've gone on the Peninsula Open Space. And then this is another view. It's very pretty there.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
Yeah. So there's a little area where a lot of these wineries that I'm going to talk about, they're located in like more of an industrial area. So I have no notes on the Mid-Peninsula area itself, but I have the notes on these wineries that I covered. So one's called Russian Ridge Winery, an authentic artisanal winery in San Carlos, California. Discovered Russian Ridge Winery. Actually, there's a Russian Ridge open space area too, way above in the hills above this area. A boutique wine house nestled in the heart of San Francisco Peninsula. Here you'll meet Scott and Spencer Townsend, a father and son team who have been making wine together since the late 1990s. They founded their family-owned winery and tasting room in 2011 as a way of sharing their love of exceptional wine and the friendship that fosters with the curious masses. Visit our tasting room and get enriched, or I guess enchanted, by our award-winning wines proudly served by the winemakers themselves. As a cherished family-owned winery, Russian Ridge Winery annually produces fewer than 1,000 cases. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Located at 919 Washington Street, San Carlos. Our dedication to winemaking excellence is showcased by fruit exclusively from single vineyards that span south to Paso Robles, north to Napa Valley, and east to the foothills of the Sierra Nevada range. Now, half of our fruit is sourced locally in the Santa Cruz Mountains and Santa Clara Valley to reflect our regional terroir. Our red wines boast dark carmine colors, rich, ripe fruit, and bold, lasting tannins, while our still and sparkling wines showcase balance and refreshing tropical and stone fruit notes.
Have you been to this winery?
I have not. I have not been here.
We must go.
I think we should. I think we should go to a few of these that we cover
Yeah.
over the have been covering.
That'd be
I
fun.
haven't been to many of these. This one's called Flying Suitcase. So
I like the name, I just couldn't find their wine.
yeah, I have not seen their wine either. The fairy tale began in 2007 when winemaker Anders Vinther and his wife Vicky moved from Denmark, to California with their 3-month-old son. As a quality executive at a local biotech firm, Anders already had a solid background in biochemistry as well as a passion for good wines. With regular trips to the wine country, people never dreamed that one day they'd have their own winery and be producing award-winning wines. I gotta expand this up. Okay. What began as an experiment with a colleague and a fellow winemaker became the winery's first released 2012 Sauvignon Blanc from Lodi, which would launch Flying Suitcase Wines. Anders and Vicky offer a wide variety of high-quality wines from the Napa Valley, Sonoma, Mendocino, Amador County, and Lodi. The beautifully decorated family-friendly tasting room in San Carlos opened in the summer of 2016, adding to the growing number of wineries in the industrial arts zone area of the city. Visitors can enjoy a casual wine tasting and great service at Flying Suitcase Wines every Saturday and Sunday, and most likely the winemaker and his wife will be the ones pouring the wine and sharing their stories.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the name of it.
Flying Suitcase. Yeah. I think there was a screensaver called Flying Suitcases. I think that might be where they got that from.
Huh.
And then we have Domenico Winery is a family. I gotta make this small again. It's a family-owned and operated boutique winery located in San Carlos. We specialize in Italian varietals and have been making award-winning wine for more than 20 years.
Wow.
Our vineyard, is located in the Sierra foothills in Amador County, California, of course, where our two estate wines, Syrah and Primitivo, are grown. We make over 20 varietals of in-house and source premium grapes from other AVAs in California, including Napa Valley, Sonoma Coast, Santa Cruz Mountains, Shenandoah Valley, Lodi, and Woodbridge. Our recipe for success in the wine business is simple. Take the finest grapes of California, add Dominic's passion, blend with family tradition, and you get wine that exudes complexity, finesse, and agreeability. We invite you to come by the winery to taste for yourself. For the love of his Italian heritage, Dominic specializes in Cal Italia varietals, Primitivo Aglianico, Montepulciano, Barbera, Sangiovese, Nebbiolo, Dolcetto, Nero di Avola, and Sagrantino. Domenico currently produces more than 20 varietals. There you go.
That place looks expensive.
Yeah, so it looks a little bit more like a winery than the other two places.
Yeah.
Well, that's two in San Carlos now. Gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was three. All three of these were in San Carlos.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was in Fremont Saturday and
And you
came
didn't
home
stop
Sunday.
by?
It was a whirlwind trip down and back.
Okay, all right.
You didn't
Forgive-
stop by my house?
No. We were down for the annual that we go to. Well, this is the fourth or fifth year paella dinner.
Oh,
Oh.
Marianne?
Yeah, Helen Kennedy from
Oh, Helen Kennedy, that's right.
Monroe and her husband Tony.
Uh-huh.
They Tony makes it. Oh, it's so good. Makes two different kinds. And I can't tell you which one I like better because they're both wonderful.
Like paella.
Oh.
Let's see, we got one more winery to talk about, and then we talk. So this is the story of Cuvée Wine Cellars began with a passionate home winemaker intent on producing quality wines. After a run of success in amateur winemaking contests across California, inspiration struck Paul Rogelville. He decided to tackle the daunting task of becoming a bonded winery. The urban winery's location on the Central Peninsula does not permit growing our own grapes. Not an obstacle by any means. It does allow access to some of the most outstanding vineyards in Northern California, as we are close to the Santa Cruz Mountains, Napa, Sonoma, and other growing regions. We chose the name Cuvée, the French term for a blend of wines, usually of different varietals and or vintages. This is true. To express the collaboration of wines and winemakers. Our extensive research and tasting trials, teamwork, and talent, the final products are exciting and refreshing. And I think, I'm not sure where they're at. I think they too may be in San Carlos or Redwood City, something like that.
Huh.
I don't know. So next week we will be in a yet again a different town. I'll save that for later. Will be a surprise, but it won't be in Northern California. This will be May 20th, and we're still going to be in the Santa Cruz Mountains AVA. We'll be in the Ben Lomond. Oh, no, sorry, correction. We are in the Santa Cruz Mountains. It's in Ben Lomond Mountain AVA, which is a separate small AVA, separate and not even inside the Santa Cruz Mountains AVA, but we are in the Santa Cruz Mountains. So smaller chance of finding the wine. How's that? And then we'll have one more week in Santa Cruz Mountains, and then starting in the beginning of June, we'll be in Monterey County, and we'll see what we do with that. So we're back. How's everyone's wines doing? Or
Mine's good.
ginger ale,
Mine's
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it would be.
Mine's
Oh,
good.
I
wonderful.
did see. I did pay attention. I got that right.
How's
Come
the,
on.
Or some
how
more.
was yours, Mo? Is it really, sweet or what?
Yeah, it's got a great, when I twirl it. The bouquet is wonderful.
My grandfather used to do bourbon and ginger ale. It's
Uh,
he called it a highball.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what my parents always called. Uh, if they have decided to have like a bourbon or bourbon and seven, yeah, they always called it a highball.
I brought this guy along for the ride. This
Love
is
it.
the original. This is the
This one
original.
goes with me a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
the
push
original troll
Yeah,
doll.
it is original. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I still have one.
Oh, I wish I did, but I sold everything.
We'll have troll wars.
I kept one. Downsizing, I kept one. And this is the lucky one.
I think I have one on a pencil. Remember those things, the metal that you used to heat up and make stuff? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think Sue's mixing cocktails in the other room. Sounds like you're mixing cocktails.
Mixing cocktail.
In the mini bar? We didn't get a mini bar?
You had a maxi bar?
We actually have a full kitchen.
Oh,
really?
wow.
Yeah, I'm facing the living room area, but the kitchen's right behind the camera.
Looks like a nice place.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not that wasn't that expensive, really.
Oh, that's good.
Not scary.
I like
That's
to have a full kitchen.
yeah. Well, well, I guess we really didn't need a full kitchen because we're not going to actually cook. We're just going to we cleaned out our refrigerator and we're going to heat some stuff up in the microwave. You might see pictures of it. I don't know.
Well, you got your gnome?
Get the gnome.
Uh-huh.
I
This
like
is
the little one you put in the artichoke or whatever it was that you put him in.
yeah.
So cute. Poking out. Ugh.
So everybody's Mother's Day was good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent most of mine in the car coming home.
Oh, yeah.
But no, we had a great brunch on Mother's Day at Jim and Linda's. That's my brother and sister-in-law. And another couple was over, so we had a nice
Oh,
nice
okay.
time.
No.
And then we came home. So
That's good. I was on the beach getting sunburned.
yeah, I
Nice.
thought you looked a little
Little red.
pinkish. A little pinkish. Yeah.
Oh, well. I'll
Yeah,
tell you what, the beach was gorgeous. The water was warm.
oh, I
It was
bet.
great.
It's getting into where the water will be warm for a long time now because it's going to start getting hot.
It's starting. It is. It
Is
is
it?
hot.
It was hot. I thought it was warm in the Bay Area yesterday.
Well, Bill said it's still 87.
Yeah, Fairfield's cooled off tonight pretty well. The wind's always howling, it seems.
It's like here. It's always got some kind of wind going on.
Says it's 69 here right now. Oops.
I'm still 87.
I don't know
I
what we
think
are.
we were close to 80 today, but it's
We're
cooled
gonna
down.
rain anytime now.
Mm.
Maybe it already started. Oh, yeah, my walkway's all wet,
What?
so I guess it did rain. Huh, I didn't hear it or see it. So,
Anyone stay up late enough to see the Northern Lights?
Nope.
We
I've
saw
seen
a little
dozens
bit
of
on
pictures,
Friday.
but we didn't see them.
I
We
didn't
saw a
see
little
any.
bit on Friday. I didn't get good pictures, but I copied all my friends' pictures.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
pretty
think it
cool.
wouldn't have done us any good because it was all fogged over.
Oh.
Friday night was clear, but Saturday it rained, and Sunday, which just wasn't all that great.
It's pretty neat though to think that they're
Yeah,
up to
Oh, that's
show
that's
you
one
gorgeous.
of
out
the.
here.
That's
Laura
one
got
of
some good pictures of it right over her house.
Wow.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, I saw Laura's pictures. They were nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't
This
post the
was
one
from
that.
Matt and Megan's yard.
Oh,
Cool.
gorgeous.
Yeah. But we just didn't get good color here.
I
Yeah.
don't think I looked.
We didn't stay out very late though either. We were out there till about 10:30. It's like I was whipped. We had baby on Friday.
Oh,
That'll wear you out.
uh-huh.
Yeah, well, we're up early and then have her all day. She's so funny though. Oh my God, we crack up laughing.
I love it.
They can't make
Addie had her first swimming lessons today.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
How
how'd
does
that
she
go?
like it?
She seemed to like it, right?
She cried when they had to leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse me.
She likes the water anyway. She plays in the water in her front yard all the time.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think
Yes.
all kids.
she's water tables.
Water
I
table.
think-
that's one of
Yeah,
those.
I think all kids need to have swimming lessons. I am really a stickler on that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the pool, I said they
Mm-hmm.
can't go in unless they got swimming lessons and they can swim, and their parents have to be here. I'm not going to babysit.
Nope. Nope.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't- Laura doesn't have a pool, but it's for safety reasons, like you said.
Right.
Yeah. I used to, when I worked emergency room, my kids were all little. And every time I heard a near drowning, I would panic to see where my kids were. Because not that my children didn't behave. But no, that's one thing I was a big stickler on. All had to have some lessons. Just so they're able to float. I don't care if they could swim, a marathon, or they just needed to know how to float.
Yeah, that's true.
And believe me, when I took all three of them to the Don Castro's, I used to go to Don Castro's a lot.
Yeah.
All of, the younger two had to have life jackets on because I couldn't keep up those two.
Yeah. It can happen fast too. So
Yep. I worked with too many kids.
I know we
No.
did have a family tragedy. My sister-in-law's little girl she had when my brother met her had fallen in her parents' pool.
Mm.
And when they got her out, she seemed to be okay. But they still called the ambulance, and they said they don't know what happened in the ambulance because she was crying and she was acting normal. But by the time she got to the hospital, she wasn't normal at all.
Wow.
And so she ended up completely like paralyzed. Her arms could move, but most everything couldn't. And she never did learn to talk. She was just gone. Her brain was just gone. And they told her that they thought that she would live to be about 5 and she lived to be 10. But they watched her. My brother and Linda had her, and the state said we're going to quit paying for her care. Every year it's going to be less and less, but if you put her in a state hospital, we'll pay everything. And they fought it for a while, a couple of years, and then they're like, no, we can't. They're right. They're cutting it more and more and more back, so they had to put her in a state hospital. It was sad, but
Must have drank a lot of water.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the rest of their kids all learned how to swim immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got to watch them. Things happen fast.
Uh-huh. They're too quick.
And I never met her before that happened, but the pictures of her, she was a beautiful little girl. I always felt so bad for poor Linda, Liz, and Nicole. Things happen for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be good or bad.
Mm-hmm. We don't
God's-
always agree. We
God's
don't always
plan.
agree with the reason.
Right.
God's plan. You just have to do what you can do, get through it. So, I 3 years ago, I almost drowned on the Truckee River. Yeah, we were all, there was about 8 of us, and we were floating down the Truckee, and we got to the very last part of it. And I went down 2 rapids, and the second one threw me off and threw the raft on top of me, and I couldn't get it off of me. And I was trying, and I'm a good swimmer, and I was like trying to get that raft off of me. And every time I got it away from me, it'd come right back and push me under. And I was like, oh my, and I thought, and it was my daughter's birthday. And I was like, oh, please, God, don't let me die on Corinne's birthday. Please let me get out of this, because she'll never forget it. And one of the gals that was with us just dove in to get me and just yanked me as hard as she could out of that, because I was like pretty much stuck in some kind of whirl thing. I mean, I just couldn't get out.
The undertow. You're in the undertow.
Yeah, and man, that scared me half to death. I've never been in an incident like that, and I hope I never am again. It was my fault. None of us had on life jackets.
That was my question. Did you not have a life jacket on?
You're supposed to have them on, and I'm like, oh, I'm a bit
Uh-huh.
scared. The river isn't that deep, big deal. Well, yeah, it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So
I used to do a lot of river rafting when I was working emergency room. Our classes used to be on the American River. We'd have wildlife present. We actually did a emergency medicine and the wildlife emergency medicine. So we used to have all our classes on the American River. We always had a life jacket on, always.
yeah,
But those were tough classes.
Gonna happen, and
Yeah.
so I mean, I learned my lesson. We were all poo-pooing. Yeah, we've done this a lot of times. We're fine, and yeah, taught me a valuable lesson.
Yeah.
So.
No. Kaiser used to pay for my classes on the American River.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. I love those trips. We had half the ER would be on this educational trip, and then one year we had medical doctors, we had surgeons, we had GI, we had ER. Oh my God, we could have did any kind of disaster there on the American River. We could have had a nice little triage area. And we were all drunk. Nope.
Oops.
Well, we weren't. So I mean,
Well, we
good
weren't
thing.
when we were on the river. We couldn't drink.
yeah, because I don't I won't
Nope.
get drunk or anything if when I'm floating down a river. I mean, you never know. I mean, I'm on my senses, and I could just imagine if I'd have been drunk, I probably would have you
Now
know,
you
have
probably would have
time.
you probably would have floated. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
But I yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, we did
Rafting is
we
fun.
did a rafting on the American River one year. I mean, when I was leaving one job at lifeguard healthcare and going to Intel,
Uh-huh.
but and the guy our guide on our boat, how many times did he throw Jessica in the water?
At least once.
At least once.
Howdy.
She was being mouthy, so he decided to throw her overboard.
Our guy kept on saying, yeah, our guy kept on saying, stay in the boat. I said, I don't plan on getting out. Stay in the boat. Okay. I
That
followed
was
directions.
fun.
No, because when you did the American River, because we did all three tours. We did the North Fork, the Middle Fork, and the South Fork. So we did all three. And I think the North was the worst. That's where you had to wear helmets.
Yeah, we went, my daughter and my son and I, when I turned 50, my son lived in Denver. So, and my daughter lived in Alaska. So my daughter and I flew to Denver and we stayed for 5 days, and and they surprised me with all kinds of stuff they'd planned for my birthday. And one of them was going on a rafting trip where, yeah, the helmet and the
Yep.
the life jacket and everything. But they also surprised me with a Stevie Nicks concert at the at and somebody else whose name is eluding me right now. She was just starting out. Not Stevie Nicks, but the other gal who I can't think of. Anyway, she at Red Rock.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Stevie Nicks likes to go there because she said when she just started out, she had a concert there, and she said it just has a lot of sentiment to her. Plus, the acoustics are awesome in that campsite.
I've never been there. I would like to do that one. I would like
Yeah,
to go
you
there.
should. You love concerts, and you would love that. But I'm telling you,
Uh-huh.
if you use an inhaler, make sure you have it with you because you are walking way up and the air's getting thinner. And my daughter does use an inhaler, and she's like, "Oh my God, Mom, I didn't even know it would be like this. I need my inhaler." I go, "No, you don't. You're just fine."
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, we had a great time. So, and it was record hot for Denver. It was a heat wave that they hadn't had ever. And most of the houses in Denver don't have AC because they don't need it. Oh my Lord, we were hot. So, and of course, all the stores were out of fans or anything. So, my son and I had a brilliant idea that we would just walk in downtown Denver and go into stores or bars or whatever. And so
Where
that's
was
what we
cool.
did to get in air-conditioned places, and then we went to the movies, and I mean anything we could think of to get in some place that had air conditioning. So in fact, that's when we were going to Stevie Nicks. Oh, it was Alicia Keys was with her.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Anyway,
Alicia Keys at the Red Rock. Oh my God, that must have been great.
yes, and well, let's see, that was like 19 years ago. So I mean, she was like starting out.
Brand new. Yeah, she's brand new.
But
This
she was
girl's
good.
on fire. I should bet she was. It was hot.
Yeah, she was good. And but yeah, we're at the movies, and it got to the end, and I couldn't tell you what movie. I just remembered that we were really enjoying it. And it got to the end, and my son's like, "Okay, we gotta go." I go, "What do you mean we gotta go? It's the end of the movie. We gotta watch the end of the movie." He goes, "No, no, we gotta go." He goes, "We have another surprise for you, and unfortunately, we thought we timed it well, but we didn't. We have to go." And that was when we were heading to the concert. So we're leaving the theater. I'm like, "Well, that's kind of weird." No end to the movie, but yeah, we had a lot of fun.
That sounds nice. That's cool.
And my daughter, she wasn't drinking very much back then because she was, in her, I don't know, late 20s, but she didn't start drinking till like in her very much until her 30s or whatever. And she still doesn't drink much, but she She's like, man, you two suck him up, don't you? I go, we're enjoying the cool air, you know? I mean, there's an empty table over there if it's bothering you.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's when we needed those things, but they weren't invented yet. Those fans that go around your neck, you know, and
Oh,
turn.
shoot up at you. Yeah.
Yeah. They were
I just
pretty
pa-
good.
I just packed mine for Nashville.
Oh, yeah, you'll need it. Yeah. As you well know, it's always hot when you go there.
Yeah. So no, we're talking about finding cool places. I was just scheduling all my free tickets for the Country Hall of Fame. They have 4 days in a row. We have shows at the Hall of Fame because when you're a member, you pay your membership dues, but they have these shows for free if you're a member. So I just booked them all. So it's all of them are in the middle of the day, so it's freaking hot. And everybody's out there walking in the heat at the CMA Fest. I'm going to be inside, air conditioned with clean bathrooms.
Now, had you done that, had that idea before, or is this the
Oh yeah,
first year you're
we've been
doing-
doing it for like about 8 years. We've been a member of the Hall of Fame just because of that reason. Because of that reason, it's hot. You need to, if you want to use it, because who wants to use a porta potty in 100-degree weather?
Well, who wants to use one anyway?
So anyway, so that's why we've been a member of the Hall of Fame every year. It's $65 it went up this year. $65 for the year. You can go to the Hall of Fame as many times as you want, but we also get to see all their free shows.
Oh, that's a good deal. I don't think 65 is.
It's so funny because like my son calls us whippersnappers. So the whippersnappers have been doing this for a long time. We know where to go, where it's cool.
Yeah.
If we want to see a show in the middle of the day, we'll go see it, then go inside the air conditioner.
Got it all down pat, huh?
Oh yeah, we know well, we learn something new every year, but that's one of the things we've been doing for about at least the past 8 years. It's the best money ever invested.
Yeah, I bet.
So if I want to go to the Hall of Fame, I don't have to do the whole thing for a couple hours. You can just go in there for like 15 minutes, cool off, look at the Hall of Fame, and then go leave and then come back. We can go in and out as many times as we want.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool beans.
Will be.
Uh-huh. But yeah, and they also have a nice bar in there too.
Well, of course. They gotta make their money somehow.
Duh.
You were there, Karen. I bet they retired after that. No. Just kidding.
Not me. I don't know if you noticed picture. I was on the beach. I'm sitting there drinking. I was drinking in the ocean.
Oh, well, you have a swimming pool. I'd be staying in where it's cool.
I do that too, but something about the beach, you guys, something about the beach, got to do it.
Oh, I know. I love the beach too.
And that's my favorite beach. I've already been to. We went a couple other ones, and actually, we went with my neighbor here, and she had never been to that beach. She goes, "Oh my God, this is my new favorite beach."
Well, is it a crowded beach?
No, it's probably the least crowded because people don't know about it. It's not like
Quit
Siesta
telling
Keys.
people.
It's
Quit getting the word out.
because it was nice. There were a few people on that beach. It was Mother's Day weekend, so everybody's at the beach,
Yeah,
but it wasn't as crowded. I mean, you could still find a parking space. So
yeah.
and they had the best lobster rolls.
And what? I'm sorry, I was coughing. What?
Okay, lobster rolls.
Oh yeah. Happy
Right on
birthday to you, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, it was so good. Lobster rolls at a nice bar right there, and it's within like not even 100 feet from the beach. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you enjoying your wine all by yourself, Bill?
I am. I haven't run out yet, which is a good
Uh-huh.
thing.
I put mine away and have with dinner.
Well, when you or see Dorothy when she comes home from her meeting, tell her I missed her.
Yeah.
I will.
And Scott too. Did he catch a fish?
I never hear anything till he rolls in.
Oh. Has he been catching lots of fish?
They were first place last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good for him.
that was good. I don't know how many boats. I don't remember. 10 boats or more. So
Wow, that's good.
So
They
do you
made-
keep,
no,
Nan, do you
no,
don't
they
keep 'em?
release them. Mm-mm.
They
No,
weren't good.
it's catch and release.
Oh, okay.
So
And
once
it's
they
ca-
win them, they let them go.
Oh, okay. Is it bass?
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't had a good bass in a long time because they release them everywhere.
Yeah,
All
Huh.
these tournaments that they do.
I know. I used to like fishing and get bass. Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the last tournament he could keep a fish for you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
bring it home.
a nice big one that would be
I'll
worth
go
that.
without. Put somebody's shirt on it and a fishing hat and carry it out like it's somebody had one too many.
Too fun.
Damn, Freddy does this every time. Carrying him out.
It would be stinking though.
Smells like fish.
Yeah, I mean, if
You
you've
could
been
put it back
fishing the
inside.
RV,
Well, leave
smell it.
water live.
Okay.
Well,
Bill
Talk-
and David, do you guys fish?
Not at all.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I said, do
do you
you fish?
Historically, yes, I haven't for a while. I have my best buddy probably has a fishing boat. He lives in West Sacramento. So I drive up there and then we go out in the Delta fishing for striped bass primarily.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we release almost everything, but I usually save a fish, every month or so just because we do enjoy it.
When I lived in Red Bluff, one of my friends has a fishing boat, and he called me and said, Mo, on blah, blah, blah day, a couple days from then, he said, I'm taking, there's two guys that I knew as well, Jim, and I forget the other guy's name, Rod, I think, and then Ron, who owned the fishing boat. He goes, it's just us three guys, you know us. He goes, you want to go? I said, yeah, of course I do. So I went, and I was first of all, we start off and Ron goes, here, give me a fishing pole. I'll bait it. I go, I'm no sissy Lala. I'll bait my own. Thank you. So I did, and okay, we all cast out. I catch the first salmon. The
wow.
guys are all happy. Oh yeah, oh, this is cool. Way to go, Mo. Yeah. 2 hours later, nobody had caught one yet, and they weren't very happy with me by then. They
Yeah.
they were very disgruntled. And I was just like, oh, please, Lord, let at least one of them get one. Please. I will never hear the last of it. They'll quit being my friends, so and one, and he did. Rod caught one, and thank you, Lord. It was a little bit bigger than mine. And when he sliced it open, because we were going to take him home, salmon, I mean, it was
Yeah, you don't leave salmon behind.
way pinker inside than mine. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. And that's all I heard was, well, mine was bigger and deeper red inside. And I said, yes, you got a really good one.
Like, really?
Yeah, I thought I've never seen such babies. If they'd all caught one and I didn't, I wouldn't have been all disgruntled. I'd have been all happy for him. But I was like, okay, I've had enough of this baby stuff. Please, somebody, please let him catch one. So
The last time I went fishing has got to be over 50 years ago, and I was up at the Clear Lake. Friends of the family had a boat, and they lived up the lake, and I went out with the O'Neills, Bob O'Neill, and we're out there fishing. We're out early, and I guess the best thing about going out with him was we drink little shots of apricot brandy while we're
Ugh.
so it's cold. Yeah, not good, but better than fishing anyway. And Bob, number one, Bob was a fisherman, and he could drop a line and catch a fish in no time at all. It was catfish, and bring it in. If there was no catch and release, he brought them in. I drop a line right near where he was, nothing. I didn't catch one fish. He caught about 20.
I went fishing with my cousin Jerry, and
He doesn't even
same
eat
thing.
fish.
He
He just
was
likes
catching
fishing.
them. Oh, and I'd go trade places with me. I want to catch at least one. No, nothing. He laughed, and I go, yeah, I just want one, but yeah, I've had that day where you're like right in the same spot. Ugh.
Yeah.
David was glad that he didn't have to clean it.
I think Bob gave us a bunch of the fish
Okay.
because he didn't eat fish.
Oh, that's funny.
He
I'm
was like,
supposed to go out. I'm supposed to go out of St. Petersburg. Ryan's friend has his, I don't know, friend, whatever. They have a boating thing, a boating business or something. So we're supposed to go out to St. Petersburg. Can't wait to do that.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. When I lived in Clear Lake, my parents lived there as well, and one of my mom's friends uh decided that the three of us women should go out night fishing for catfish. My mother is not a fishing person. She's probably never fished in her life. So we go out, and of course, we're baiting her hook because she doesn't want to touch that kind of stuff. And oh, that's fine. So she casts out, and she constantly is reeling in. And we're like, okay, you have to leave it. You can't, you're not fly fishing, just get it out there, let it stay, and let it go. It's got to go down pretty far. Blah, blah. Okay. So she casts out, and I'm on the opposite side of the boat. I don't know, but my mom goes, "Oh, I think I have one," and she's yanking her fishing pole, and mine is, like I've got one. I go, "Mom, I don't think you got anything. I think you're tangled up in my line, or vice versa." So then we have to undo our line. Okay, that's fine. So we're like, "Okay, we're cast out again. Now you leave it in there, Phil." Okay, okay. So she casts out and she reels in what she says is just a little bit. So about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes later, she's like, "Oh, I feel my line moving. I think I have one." Oh, okay. So we turned the light on because we didn't have any lights on. The only time we would turn one on is we heard another boat coming. Her her line isn't even in the water, and it's moving back and forth because of the breeze. I mean, it laughs. So I go, "Oh, Mom, if anything," and none of us caught anything that night, but my mom was so entertaining to us.
I love it. And she probably enjoyed herself.
Oh, well, okay, then we are trying to find the dock that we pulled out on, and the shoreline is dark. They've turned the lights off, and we're like, "Oh, well, that's just lovely," because there's no cell phones at that time, and we're like, I hope my dad is realizing that we're not coming in, and maybe he'll come to shore with some kind of light. And that's basically what he did, because we didn't know where to go in. We couldn't see anything. It was pitch black. So I mean, I told my mom, "Yeah, that was fun, Mom. You gonna go again?" "I don't know. I might." I said, "Well, tell me when, because I'll pass on that one." Well, that was mean. I said, "No, it was just honest, Mom."
I love it.
So, but we always had fun with my mom.
I'm gonna-
Whether she meant to be
I'm gonna
fun or
wrap
not,
this-
it was
I'm
always
gonna
fun.
wrap this up, guys.
You guys are gonna go don't miss happy hour.
I can't miss happy hour.
Oh no.
Oh
So,
no, it's worth it.
okay. So we'll see you maybe next week, and we'll be broadcasting from LA next week.
Oh, LA, that's right.
We'll be in
cool.
LA.
Hey,
Yeah.
All right then.
see everybody next
safe
week,
on your
hopefully.
journey.
Okay. Have a
Right.
good week, you guys.
Good night.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
everybody
night.
have a wonderful week.
I'll
Yeah.
take care. All right. Bye, Nan.
Bye, Sue.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Sue.
Bye.